came into gardening very late. So it was in the 70s and I came to work at the garden center. Within a year I was completely addicted. I just wanted to know everything. Went back to school in the evening and then I started, I think in 1975, my own company in garden contracting and design. I met someone who came from Dixter, who had been a head gardener there, and I asked him to become a partner, and that's how we started a nursery. In the beginning, when we started, it was an adventure. Everywhere you came, you saw new plants. So we collected seeds from botanical gardens and we grew them here, we tested them out. And he had the entrance to the English garden world, and that's how it all started to become more interesting for more people than my clients as a designer. I said I draw first. If it's the master plan, let's say if we design a garden, then we just make a sketch for the layout, the infrastructure. I work on the computer. The moment you start designing, I already have more or less fixed idea of what I'm going to do. When you start really designing with plants, then you create a palette of plants that you could use for that particular idea. And from that palette, that is a list of plants you put together, you start designing. So you can extend the interest of the garden by layering plants. So by putting one plant that you know that will disappear but taken over by other plants. So all the information creates ideas. The favorite projects are the projects that are public. The fact that so many people can see your work and be inspired. You create an environment that is different than people have at their home and more beautiful sometimes. I've seen Wisley in the 2000s. It was done and it got a lot of attention because it was new and different. We can be proud of that because it's there for 18 years, which nobody would have thought of. They would say, okay, 10 years, 12 years, that's the lifespan of a perennial garden, but it's still there. And other projects like the Lurie Garden, Chicago, and the Highline, and that makes it so interesting that you can create a landscape that is normally not existing, but feels like it. As a human being, you feel part of it. Nobody understood that a nurseryman from Hemelo could make a garden. And they say, oh, this nurseryman is designing gardens. Oh. Also in Wisley, the people were one of the first that appreciated my work, which you wouldn't think because English gardening is about rules, sort of dogmatic, a lot of skills, of course. They liked my work. I don't know why, but the acceptance was quite quick. It was the first country that really accepted the different way of gardening. But they didn't do it themselves, of course. They just looked at it and liked it. Gardening is a lifetime experience to get better and better. I think it's like photography or painting or any art that you can only get better when you practice. Inspiration is something sort of ephemeral. You never know how it came to you. So I'm very happy to accept the Society of Garden Designers Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a big honor for a Dutchman to get it, and I'm very happy. Thank you very much.